Turn 13, winter of 192. I think historically Cao Cao was still about to move out against Tao Qian. So we're way ahead. Holy shit, we're way fucking ahead. Steamrolling the map at this rate, man. So we're on turn 13 and we already have how many provinces, if that's what these even are, provinces. What's the unit under a commandery? So, because that's how the map's divided up into commanderies, so what the fuck is this, one of these? Because it's part of the commandery, but there's 3 of these underneath. Well, there's the city and then there's the 3 provinces, would it be called? I don't fucking know. Anyway, we've got 11 of these in total, so we've got 3, 7, 9, 10, 11. So, on turn, at the point of turn 13, we're already managing to break even in terms of provinces per turn, just about. Because we have 2 fully actualised, realised, potent armies now. So the main one, of course, with Cao Cao and Gojia, and then down here with Lady Bayan, who just conceived, and I didn't think about this, but it just came to me, how the fuck did that happen? Because Cao Cao's all the way over there, so it can't be his, so what the fuck? Cao Cao doesn't seem to be bothered by this, he's not concerned, but fucking Lady Bayan got some dirty damping deep with one of these pricks. Can't even Jan Wei because he just arrived, so it's one of these 2 fuckers. Cao Ji, a vanguard? Alright, well, it was fucking him, calling it. Oh yeah, and speaking of vanguards, Liu Bei has a horse, so he's got a red stallion, in addition to the expert's leather we gave him. So I could probably nick these, potentially. That would have a diplomatic weight of 18 nearly, so that would be really difficult to offset. If we made regular payments, it would only come out at about 11 or 12 diplomatic weight, so fuck. It'd be really difficult to even get a deal that we could cancel. So that stallion, Liu Bei is going to keep it. Was thinking I could maybe hand that down to Cao Ji one day, or give it to the tank who's only got a thoroughbred, so we could upgrade the thoroughbred to the stallion. Oh well. It doesn't increase the speed though, it's kinda weird how the horses are balanced. All it does is increase the charge bonus and the stat value, so a white stallion would increase the authority from 4 to 6. The capture evasion, I think we got up to 10%, and the charge bonus would double to 20, but when you already have a charge bonus of like fucking, what is it, like 200? That's negligible. Yeah, like 250 on Jan Wei, 214 on Lady Bayan. So these charge bonuses on mounts are trivial. What the fuck? Maybe if it's like a unit of light infantry that's only got a 20 charge bonus and then you add 10 onto that, that's a substantial improvement, but these horses that just add like 10 charge bonus or 20 charge bonus, who gives a shit? What the fuck? It's not balanced. Right, so Gojia got a stat point, so I'm thinking it's between, well, guerrilla deployment would be useful, maybe, and the ambush chance, and that would give cunning too, so it's between the ambush chance and the armor piercing damage and the firing rate when commanding, fuck. And there's range damage as well. Ideally we'd want all 3 of these, definitely. Oh man, this one doesn't give cunning, it gives expertise, which is useless on this guy. Range damage is effective only really for archers, because they have a high chunk of their damage, just base damage. You want base damage and rate of fire on these. So crossbowmen have low base damage, high armor piercing. Yeah, I gotta just go with this then. So that increases the armor piercing on crossbows to 50. And it increases the ranged firing rate when Gojia's commanding. So I can't make Gojia the commander, what the fuck. And there's the G infantry captain, the 80 guys that made it off the field. So I think if I was to auto-resolve this, because we have skirmishers now, we would probably win with no losses really, because it would simulate the firing into... Yeah, so the auto-resolve would simulate quite effectively that we have trebuchets that can outrange the towers, and it would probably give us it with no losses. Maybe also the crossbows and archers would factor into that. So I'm thinking auto-resolve. Hopefully this works. Yeah, one guy lost. We lost one fucking guy. So that was all the trebuchets. Pretty much, yeah. 50 kills out of the 80. So trebuchets just made that a hell of a lot easier. Didn't have to manually fight that. Didn't have to worry about auto-resolve losses. Sweet shit. And then we go down to Ze Rong. And I definitely need to remember now to put Gojia in charge for fights, because that 10% ranged firing rate when commanding, that is significant. That means that you can lose 10% more arrows, 10% more... Oh, actually, wait. Because they have a rate of fire of 7, so it might not even go up to 8. Let's see if I can... Yeah, it goes up to 8. So look at that. Archer Militia have a rate of fire of 14 now. So that's almost every 4 seconds they'll loose a volley. So in a standoff with archers, we can do a lot of damage without taking as many losses. So that's really good. That range firing rate is really good. But I'm putting Dun in charge because that movement range. And I want to head down and take on Ze Rong now. So that's us taking the whole of Donghai up here, finally. And that gives us a fishing port, which is only really good for food or commercial income. So there's a small city here that already has commercial stuff, so I'm thinking I would just synergize this with the commercial end of this chain. 100 income from commerce, and then for example if we have a strategist using that assignment, that's an extra 75 income. So that's not bad, on top of all the multiplicatives coming from all these as well. And then there's a 25% from the fact that we have a small city here, so does that increase too? Yeah, 150% income from commerce from an imperial city. So this fishing port, once it's upgraded with 100 income from commerce, it's going to be yielding 250 commerce income from having an imperial city. And then there's the 100% again, and then there's 150%, so what is that? That's 400%, so that means that this upgraded fishing shipyard is going to be given 500 income when it's fully stacked and synergized with buildings. And then the assignment for another 75, so coming up to 600. And then maybe miscellaneous multipliers on it. So you could probably get up to like between 500 and 1,000. Wow. And that's just from the base of 100 income. Holy fuck. Is there any from this? Not peasant income, alright. But yeah, that multiplying is powerful. So Cao Cao and Gojia are oath sworn already. And we completed the mission for completing settlement administration, which means we get peasantry income, and our commanders are happier, which is not important because we don't request aid from them. Oh, and this old guy, so Xiangjuan, this guy sucks. He's got faction fondness and everything, so he has nice satisfaction levels, but oh, he's too old to effectively utilise. So he's gone. And this is looking pretty good. We have a nice, tightly knit, effective panel of characters here. not bad. And for assignments we have one slot, and I'm thinking the best way to use that is to have Zhang Hong reduce construction costs. So probably do that at Yangzhou. So I don't understand why there's 5 turns. Like, why is there varying time? Why do the durations vary for assignments? Like, how come the peasantry one has 15 turns and the sentinel one has 5 turns? I mean, what the fuck? It's just annoying having to constantly reassign assignments. Fucking hell. Supervising construction. So he'll probably be able to save a lot of money. There's the building upkeep from this place, so that assignment reduces upkeep by 25%, so that's a flat saving of 25 there. And then, of course, the construction time, the construction cost. So you want to just build... You want to go crazy with the building, I think, in the towns where you have sentinels. So it could be a good idea to just have sentinels supervise all construction as a rule to make the most, because that 10% is substantial when the return on investment takes so long. That's my thinking anyway. So finally having a loose sentinel is probably a good thing, because I can move him around wherever we're going to be building a lot. You can only build one thing at a time per commandery though, so probably helps to pay attention to the building upkeep. Reducing that by 25. It's like taking 25 off this guy's salary when you do that. So yeah, I like that. And if there's high, like what do the upkeeps actually start to look like? So 20 here, and then 60 for that, and then 120 for that fortified garrison. God damn. 110 for this farm. Toolmaker. None for that. None for this livestock farm. So it's like 100 upkeep for the really high end buildings. Interesting. So that can definitely add up then if you slash off 25% from that. Definitely worth considering. Any other diplomatic stuff? Alright, so we have to build a temple. That's the public order stuff for this next mission. So I'm thinking... I want to look at this. Ooh, trade agreement. Yeah, I knew there was going to be something. And he has no ancillaries. Alright, so trade agreement, and then offer food. And then payment. Fucking hell, nearly 500. But that's a hell of a trade deal because we get 560 for that. God damn. Oh, and look at those diminishing returns. Holy fuck. So the first unit of food is worth 11 times as much as the next one. So the way to optimize this is to just have... Oh, wait a minute. Make regular payments. Interesting how this shell works, isn't it? Oh man. So it's between... So for the price of 455, with a small chunk of that coming over the 10 turns, and 1 unit of food, we get a trade deal ongoing that gives us 560 a turn. 560 a turn. That is almost double our current surplus. Fucking hell. And where did this extra trade route come from? Is that because we're a second marquee? I don't know. I don't think we unlocked it with research, so what the fuck. I'm not complaining. So that trade deal. Respectability costs 1, so we would nearly have this for free if it wasn't for the untrustworthiness. And I think I'm going to take this now. Yeah. And also, that ongoing trade stuff that we have, I think that is a deterrent for war. That's like a non-aggression pact. An informal non-aggression pact. And I can't do anything with Yan Xiao yet. What the Yan Shu, I mean. Liu Dai doesn't have anything. Can we give him food? Right, 4 units and request regular payments. Nah. Can't do anything with him. Liu Biao hasn't got any retainers, ancillaries, nothing. And this guy, he still does not want. Wait, we could actually get peace with him, but it would cost us so much. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Maybe one day. And this guy, nothing. And this other vassal, support independence. Wait a minute, did that give us a bonus to respectability plus 0.3? What the fuck? But we aren't respectable, we break trade deals. What is going on there? Weird. I could actually support vassal independence for him if I gave him some food. Would I want to do that? What does this involve? Maybe I should, then I'd have Liu Biao getting pissed off at me. So does that mean that if he declares war, we will join on his side? I don't know what this means. We will support that independence. What the fuck? That's just to cause instability, I think. So that maybe that makes it easier for him to announce his independence. Maybe he's gonna get an option to declare independence. Yeah, and then it might have a bonus under positive factors that's contingent on what we just did. Maybe. I'm not gonna get involved in that shit though. Got my own problems to deal with. Come on, click. What the fuck? Oh yeah. So they're friends as well. Dun and Goji are friends. And of course, Yan Xiao asked Liu Dai to attack Liu Bei. Let's see if he did that. Did he? So he did it. He declared war. Liu Dai and... No, that's Gao Gan. What the fuck? So Yan Xiao made Liu Dai attack this guy, Gao Gan. Don't know who that is. Probably someone over there. Where are they? What the fuck? I don't know. And what's going on with the proxy war? So what the fuck? He's supposed to be at war with Liu Bei. So what's going on? When's that happening? When are the stacks gonna start crossing that river? What the fuck? I'm waiting for it. Slacking, man. It's not a real war if they're not attacking them. So yeah, we got Donghai. And dismissed that guy. And built something here at Chen. What the fuck? So we didn't get an extra slot. So we just sold... We're losing food. We just lost food for no reason. We need to upgrade again to get a slot even. What the fuck? What's the point in having... so it just gives some commercial income bonus. Prestige, population. I'm looking for slots. Building slots though, what the fuck? And I think I can turn. No, wait, I need to move. Alright. I want Cao Ren to be leading this shit. Yeah, so we don't have reach on any of them. So Cao Ren can lead. And he can't reach yet, so he's got to go here. And Jian Wei can just sit behind there. And that'll let us attack Lujiang which is garrisoned by a hand strategist with some archers, and that's it. Easy peasy, steamrolling them. And of course, moving on Ze Rong down here. And I'm gonna upgrade this shit, I think. Because we have a trade port. I'm probably gonna go for commercial income here because trade ports, I think we'll have enough food, so look at that, 200 income from 220 commercial income. 220. So multiply that by like 600 or 800%. Sweet. Definitely should go for that, I think. Unless food really does become an issue. But playing as Cao Cao with all of these unique farm buildings, I don't know, I think we can afford to make decisions in the way of trade ports, in the favour of trade ports in these circumstances, so fuck it, just prepare, plan ahead. Don't need to invest in military, already have enough. So we're gonna have Cao Cao move down here, and then maybe recall everything and spawn it up here, and then move towards the Imperial capital. And then down here, I'll have this army coming along this way. Maybe come up behind Heiyi. Seems like a plan. Can I fucking... Nah, I can't request aid yet. On anyone. Also, I just banished, so that isn't gonna help. And yeah, that's it. End turn. I really want to conquer as aggressively as possible. So I want to move all my armies as much as I can and be really aggressive with targeting cities, moving between cities, just ping-ponging around. Oh man, a lot of diplomatic stuff, what the fuck. Declared war on Sai Mao, Kai Mao, Sai Mao, what the fuck. Oh, and those two declared war on each other. I always mix them up because they seem kinda pacifistic, apart from this guy who's a fucking backstabber. But this guy, I don't really understand him. He seems kinda mysterious, elusive, I don't know. Han Sui declared war on Donghai. What the fuck? So that's the guy that's right up here against the edge of the map. Liu Dai is at peace with Huang Shao. Weird. So they're at peace now. And two characters. One of them's a rank 3 strategist. Alright, okay, so... But he's kinda shitty. And this guy... Plus resolve as a champion, so... His traits synergize a little bit. Dongzhuo and Jingjiang. Is that her all the way up here? Is that the bandit queen? And we got a red thoroughbred, another one. I wanted a stallion. Alright, well there's Cao Ji's horse. That, for now though, it's probably best to put it on this guy, fuck. He's not deployed though, so gotta just find someone that needs a horse. Yeah, right, so it's gotta probably be... I don't know man, like having a slow horse on Jian Wei doesn't seem right. He's got so much speed from that armor. And then we just compromise it when we should be synergizing it. Fuck. I don't like these horses, man. The fact that they have a lower speed than the fucking base speed for horses is so terrible. So bad. Makes no fucking sense. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think I might, as just a general thing going forward, I might be really reluctant to give out horses to my characters. Because what use does this even have? So it increases mass, which means that more guys get knocked over, and then when they do get knocked over, mighty knockback means they can't get back up. Am I right? So, for the charge, you're basically talking about high mass, high charge speed, high charge bonus, and then that knocks guys over, and then mighty knockback means they die when they fall over. How all-encompassing of a description is that of cavalry charges? Because playing as Cao Cao, I should probably know quite precisely what is entailed by cavalry charge mechanics, you know? And I think that's probably quite a good description of it. So you just add up the charge bonus and the mass and the charge speed, and then mighty knockback keeps them down after they've been knocked over. Because you would think that mighty knockback would be the thing that turns enemy soldiers into skittles, but it seems to really be the case that it just means that when guys fall over, they stay down. I may be wrong, but that's what I've observed so far. So having a horse that is slow, it really reduces the effectiveness of the unit in general. So if the tank, for example, didn't have speed reduced from 70 to 58, at the benefit of course of higher mass, instinct, charge bonus, would he have been more effective until now? I ponder these things. Should I... Well, it's of course when a commander has a horse that gives authority, and the commander is also a faction leader, heir, or prime minister, then maybe that's how it should be. Maybe horses, these special horses, the refined and exceptional ones, thoroughbreds and stallions, maybe they're better used behind the scenes. So you put them on characters that are not deployed on the field, and then they'll synergize with the character's primary stat, like champions having resolve, for example, and give them bonuses while they're administrating. So right now, for example, Gojia as a strategist is increasing... What's he doing? He is reducing construction costs by 7%, increased population growth. If Jan Wei was here, he would be adding like 9 or 10,000 population a turn, and if he had a horse that was given resolve, then he'd be able to do that even better. So I'm thinking, maybe I don't want to have refined and exceptional horses on the field slowing my characters down, because the primary benefit, of course, as I've demonstrated throughout the campaign so far, is fucking mobility. So this horse is alright, more than alright, 80 fucking speed. So if I can get unique horses like this and put them on my field generals that are deployed, maybe that's the best way to do this shit. Because Cao Ren, he's been doing alright, he's been getting kills. Lady Bayan has mighty knockback now, so maybe I should just fucking take... Yeah, no, shit, I can't do with Lady Bayan. Fuck. But the tank... I don't know. Maybe other people can try it and let me know what the results are, because I am always going to be fucking bothered by having shitty speed from these horses. It's not a good mechanic. I don't like offsetting an obvious detriment against an ambiguous benefit, and that's what I'm compelled to do with these fucking horses being equipped. God damn it. Like, see this guy, because he has 12% speed? Fuck it, I'm just giving him... I'm actually giving him just a shitty horse. Because it's got resolve as well, like it's got +2 resolve. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's where it shows it, so 8k population growth, 60% generous bodyguard size. So it's even worse in this case because we miss out on the +2 resolve from the generic horse. So I'm gonna end up with an excess of fucking horses. Maybe I should trade away my refined horses for unique ones, if I can. Like, I know Liu Bei has a unique horse. No, actually I don't know that. I know he's meant to. Dilu, I think it is. Oh yeah, and someone brought my attention. So, Zhuo Tai, he saves Sun Quan. So, this guy down here, that ends up over here. Sun Quan, he fell on the battlefield, fell off his horse I think, and then when he was about to get mobbed, piled on. This fucking guy saved his life, and that's how he got all these scars, apparently. Yeah, glad I remembered that. Because I forgot to look that shit up, and then someone reminded me. Nice. Sweet shit. Alright, fuck, I need to move out. So, Cao Ren, maybe get a heroic victory, get XP. I don't know. Oh shit, come on. Need to build siege equipment. Demand surrender. No, I don't then. And he's got... Whoops. He's got nothing, so he's a 33-year-old strategist. Couple archer units. That's all he's got. And Jan Wei, of course, get him right there. And we don't have any siege equipment. Wait a minute, I could maybe... Could I assault? No, that's a substantial fucking garrison. Yeah, and I'm not even properly replenished. Shit. Continue siege. So I'll have to fight them in the field. And I like the thought that Jan Wei has all his speed back. See, that's what I'm talking about, that 96 speed. I already miss it. And in the case of this guy, does he have any speed shit? Nope, he just had the... Where is it? 25% running speed, of course. So that's why he's got decent mobility. Likewise down here. And I like that I've got shield block and running speed on Lady Bayan finally. And the armor. Much better. Much fucking better. And that gives charge bonus at the cost of speed. Fuck. So we're getting extreme speed penalties going on here, man. God damn it. So 58, a shitty 58 base speed on the horse, and then an even shittier minus 5% speed on top of that to give us... Well, it just says 70 there, so what's going on? The armor, yeah, maybe on the battlefield it'll show how bad it is now, but... Yeah, what the fuck. Maybe, oh, maybe that makes sense. I think it's meant to be 73, and then the 5% off of the 73 yields 70, so yeah, that may make sense. But at least she's got good armor now. 54%. And of course the authority as the faction heir. So we're getting plus 12 satisfaction, plus 7 satisfaction, 19 satisfaction from our two characters here on everyone. 19 times 6, that's like 120, then 100s on top of that, so it's like we're getting 220 a turn from the benefit of the benefits from high authority on our faction leader and heir on our requesting aid. And speaking of which, I'm gonna fucking request aid. And then in a turn or two, Gojia can do it again. Can do it again on Gojia. So we're definitely staying afloat. Like this. This is pretty good. Like, we're getting 1,500 a turn just every turn from our surplus. We're getting request aids every... What would it be? Every like 3 or 4 turns we can request aid. Every 2 or 3 turns maybe. And then if we get heroic victories on top of that, we can do it even more frequently. So this is a pretty sweet setup, like holy shit, the steamrolling can finally fucking begin, I think.
正在行进。
Trebuchets to bolster the steamrolling too. And we're getting 17% a turn, so...
这样行不通，不行。
And there's Ze Rong, he's got... What does he have? He's got a water clock and a bodyguard. And he's got 2 units of shot cavalry, fucker. And 3 units of archers there on top of the garrison of... So he's got fucking 7 units of archers here. 3 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna have to fight 7 archer units when they sally forth. Motherfucker. Alright, we can end turn again, I think. And then we'll have 2 towns that we'll be on the doorstep of again. And yeah, it's gotta be this one. So that reduces military construction. Nah, fuck, I don't care about that. So now we're 2 researches away from 10% replenishment. Yeah, that's looking good. So in... what is it? 8 turns? 10 turns? 5 turns, so it's like 10 turns away from... So we're just over halfway there, I think. Yeah, so we get a free reform on the first turn or 2, and then 5 turns, and we're here on turn 14 or... yeah. And then in another 10 turns, turn 24, we get 10% replenishment. So all of our units will be more or less full at all times, and it's just about finding the shortest path between all the towns that we want to hit. Sweet. And that means that we can redeploy faster as well, because we have to rely much less on mustering, I think. I think. And oh, look at this, we've got 210 discount from having Gojia administering. So, I want to take advantage of that shit. Yeah, I'm doing that. So, Chen is being upgraded to have a bigger garrison, better walls, and another building slot. And that's her home commandery. Good. And I think that's it. Wait, unless... I should probably try to check the available ancillaries of all the major factions before every end turn. Because look, the fucking horse is gone, and the armour. So Liu Bei equipped that shit on someone, or otherwise got rid of it. Fucking hell. But it just shows, like, it's very fleeting whenever they come into possession of ancillaries. Like, they're very quick to just use them, so they're not just sitting in the pool available. Because look, I just checked all of these major factions and they have nothing. Jack fucking shit. Bastards. So it's fucking hard to get ancillaries, man. Unless we just get ancillaries dumped on us like that horse. But that is actually what I think I'll probably do. Try and trade away horses. So if I can get this horse pasture thing up here, the horse breeder, and get horses given to me all the time, I'll probably trade them away because fuck, I don't like it. Like Jan Wei with his high speed, to have all this speed synergizing from the mobility and the armor, it's just such a tragedy to then give him a horse that does little more than increase the mass of the unit. And what use is adding mass to a unit that has 98 horses? I mean, they'll just run right through any light infantry. So, I mean, instead of having higher mass for a more devastating charge, you could have higher speed for more frequent charges. I mean, and you can make the charges more devastating by virtue of better mobility to get better angles on your targets. So it's a scam, it's a fucking con. These refined horses with their shitty speed, it's a fucking scam. I don't get it. I'm just gonna be giving them to characters that are sitting around doing nothing, I think. The more I think about it, the more set to become on that idea. Alright, I'm in a turn. So reluctant to end turn because I fucking want to be taking territories. Ooh, so we've got 750 against 2,800, so we're outnumbered 4 to 1. And we've got Jan Wei, so I'm not fussed. I'm not phased. And we're going to be fighting in the open, I think. Because they're leaving the city.
只要我等坚定不移，便能击溃一切敌人。
若是此法不能克敌，便当另寻他路。
And Cao Ren's leading. Perfect. And of course, Lady Bayan has nice
就让
armor.
他们去做无谓的尝试吧，只有失败才属于他们。让我等为一统天下而战。做好准备。
So we've got a wide open area here. Nice. And a hill here. Can put axes on the hill. And they're gonna probably... So it's just the general and his 2 archer units. So they're gonna run to the back of the map and group up and then come towards us. So we want that to be over here. Yeah. Alright, so sit on this hill and let them come. Send Janwei to the left and have this group of cavalry go right with the axes perched on that fucking hill. And shield wall, what the fuck? Shield wall? How do we have shield wall? Is that because of Cao Ren? Wait a minute. Oh, patch 1.3 I think applied. Oh, I didn't realise that applied itself. So what I think's happening here is Lady Bayan, being a rank 5 commander, is bestowing formations upon our units, which is usually what strategists are for, but patch 1.3 makes commanders have a more defined role, well, more relevant role on the battlefield, because now commanders can recruit a variety of units and give formations to units that usually strategists are the only ones that can allow access to. So we have formation ability now. Is that what's going on? Yeah, it has to be, because that's the only way we could get shield wall, because I was thinking maybe wedge is from... We have loose as well. So we don't have a herdsman, do we? I didn't do that and forget about it like a dumbass. Nope. So that's actually what... That must be what the fuck's going on. So Lady Bayan is granting formations. Nice. Oh, so I can wedge now? Oh man, so they've got lancers and a saber cavalry unit, and we've got 2 units of wedgers. Lady Bayan and the tank. We have wedgers. And both of those wedgers have mighty knockback. So poor little Cao Ren is sitting there with his martial G. And no wedge. No mighty knockback. At least he's got that fucking melee evasion. So... use him to anvil and then we hammer with... But at the same time though, like fucking wedge. Wedge has defensive use. So when you get charged with a unit that's in wedge, it's like it fucking overpowers the counter charge. Wrecks the counter charge, so I don't know. I like that though, because now I can take cavalry charges head on. I think I've done that a few times with Cao Cao against like saber cavalry and just melted them. So hopefully I can do that. They've got 3 units cavalry, I think, 2 lancers. Was it 2 lancers? There's a saber cavalry there and a lancer militia there. High charge bonus. Is it just 2 units of fucking cavalry then? Definitely saber cavalry and lancers, I see them. Bringing out a spear and an archer unit. And I'm gonna take this charge. If they're gonna fucking commit to that, I'll just take it. If I can take a unit cavalry out the fight like this early on, then sure, I'll fucking do that. Charging downhill a little bit. I'm taking it. Let's go. Come on. Come on, show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. And I got the charge. Did they charge? Yeah, I think they did. No, they didn't. They didn't even charge. Wow. They didn't even I don't think they got the charge, so 3 unit cavalry, boys. That makes this way easier.
做好准备。
Don't have to worry about being charged whenever I commit to a fight. I can stay in longer. Giggity. Look at that blobbing, holy
敌军
fuck.
士兵正在溃逃。
And Janway, you can close. No, 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 no.
冲啊！
Get a saber militia, cavalry into that shit.
顽强不屈。
Have Janway sit back, resume normal operation. Come on, let me.
准备好冲锋了吗？加快脚步。
And I've got that unit too. Oh, this is going well. And they're in the open, so I can maneuver around them. So I'm gonna just do that with Janway, I think.
快快快！
So I've got. No, wait, what's going on here? Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have Janway charge that sword unit. And I've got loose formation on my saber militia cavalry, so maybe that'll work out. It'll make them better at dodging arrows, which is
实际一致。
what they're for, taking out skirmishers, so.
敌军仓皇逃窜，
Oh
一
shit.
群懦夫。
Taking out that sword unit, routed the archer unit, and loose formation with these. Pulling them back into the axes so the axes can become relevant. Oh, and this could go well. 18 men though, fuck. Get away. I'm running away from that. Shit. Too exposed. 12 saber cavalry left. And they've got lancers there, so I need to watch the fuck out. Coming round the side. 15 out of 20, fuck's sake, man. Depleted.
顽强不屈。
And I'm gonna go over there, get an angle on them.
在，进军。
Oh, we're taking a lot of losses to this shit. Fuck's sake, man.
赶快赶快！
Oh, those archers with their plunging fire, fucking nailing their marks. Piss off. I should just shield wall and take that archer fire. Fuck it. And I'm gonna cut them off at the edge of the map. Oh, and those targets there.
起勇气！
Oh no, did they charge? 84 to... So we lost 2, 3, 4, yeah. And those archer units are rallying. Fuck it, I'll just...
速速前进！
I want to wedge charge those sword units, of which there are only a few.
挺住！
And I think... How many losses did we take there? 15 fucking...
准备就绪！
Did we just lose 15? They're actually doing well in that fight. They're doing fucking well in that fight, man. Now they're routed.
无胆鼠辈，片甲不留。
Get over there now. Oh man, I didn't think that would be such a fucked up charge. They lost only about 20 to kill about 20.
进攻！
Fuck, man. I need to just pull back on that side till I can control this properly. A unit of archers totally cut off there. Oh, I've got to just take that charge. Might arrive late, but fuck it, it's worth it. Ah, no, they're gonna rally. They'll rally. Hold my ground with axes. Keep running away with these. Yep, they rallied, bastards. Let's hope I don't get countercharged.
顽强不屈！
And that archer unit
杀光敌
is
军！
about to rout. Come on, blow them off. This is a fight for the city, so if I can kill everything, I'll be pretty chuffed.
不要留情！
Countercharging that, let's see how it goes. Oh, and they pulled out. Oh, that's nice. And are they gonna rout?
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫。
Oh yeah, yeah. So that works out.
敌军！
Nice. And fuck. Yeah, we can overwhelm them now. So I'm gonna commit all this. Or more or less commit all of it.
马军准备，
Oh yeah, 2 for the price of 1. Sweet.
给我上！进攻！注意，
Alright. Yeah, so I can take this, man. This is manageable.
杀呀！
Have Janway keep charging that shit, and then
马军准备，不要留情！
Cao Ren, and then yeah.
骑兵停
This is looking good. So
敌在此，尽情
Got good angles on that unit swords. They should rout. I can pull through that shit. Fuck, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Unit spears there, gotta watch out. Oh man. Gotta get those spears engaged. And I'm just gonna keep running away over here. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is the fight you want. Nice. So it's just spears left. Everything just got fucking annihilated pretty much. They divided up perfectly. And I think Jan Wei killed everything there. What's going on there? Anything alive? What the fuck? Just spears left. In the archer unit. Come on, what the fuck? Get them. Wedge, that's what we need. We need wedge now. Wedge for this fucking shit, so he can wedge that crap. Come on. Make them suffer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're gone. What are they firing at? What the fuck? How can they fucking shoot? Fuck is that shit, man? And come on. He can get off that crap. And yeah, we're wrecking them. Oh man, that fucking wedge is so good. I love that shit. And lancers. Come on, it's just an archer unit. Fucking kill them, man. And let's see if Lady Bayan can do the job here, right? And I'm charging that shit with fucking everything. Get Jan Wei into the middle of that for the morale. Come on, how we doing? Oh yeah, they're gonna rout. And they're gonna rout. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Fucking flawless. Godlike. And he just sat and watched his army get fucking shat on. What a chump. Fucking just sat there. Bayan rang. He was rang and he did not answer the call. And look at him go. It's tempting to just charge that sucker down. Did we kill everything there? Did anything make it off? Because Jan Wei got stuck over here just in the trees idle. So is that because they disappeared into the forest or because they all fucking died? Because he's got 96 speed. See what I mean? Like, fucking horses. Fuck. The horses that can't move fast fuck everything up. Because Jan Wei had mobility there, he could quickly react to whatever was going on. Oh man, that unit lost a lot. I think that loose formation might help a lot with chasing down units. Like, I think loose formation might be more effective on the charge. It might be more effective offensively. And I don't really care much about that minus 100% charge resistance. Does that actually translate to much in real world situations? Like, imagine a unit of fully loose saber militia getting charged by a unit in wedge. Obviously the entire core of the unit, the centre of the unit, will get fucking destroyed, but because it's in loose, that's not many horses. I mean, let's say the entire middle of this unit dies. That's not much. It's like 5 or 10 guys. That was going to happen anyway. I don't know, alright. Fucking sweet. Victory for Cao Ren. Heroic victory. And look at these kills. I wonder what units got kills on their side. I'm curious. I don't think their archers got many chances to shoot. That was pretty much perfect, I'd say. Yeah, we lost 159 to kill, nearly 2,000. Oh, and we captured the fucking coward. Bright, ambitious, scholarly. Oh, I got employ him even though he sucks. And replenishment. Oh man, stuff made it away. 2 unit fragments made it away. This guy that we got made it away, of course, and then these 2 fragments, because the fucking captains get massacred. Yeah, look at that. Sabre militia with 27 guys. Sabre cavalry with 10 guys. Bastards. Oh, is that Zhu Huang? Zhu Huang? I don't know. Oh, it is! It fucking is. Zhu Huang. I want this guy. This is a legendary character that we want. And he's got a Wei Liuzi. And how do you say this shit? And he's got unique armor with reduced retinue upkeep. Perfect. So axe units under him would be cost effective, because they're fucking not under Cao Ren. And then this here, like, this is what I want. Cleaver of Mountains, like, resolve. So take it off this guy, which is not synergizing with whatsoever, and put it on, you guessed it, Jan fucking Wei for another 15 resolve on top of his 133. And that could make him, oh man, he could go over 100 I think, in his bodyguard if he has that. So I want that guy. I'm getting him. Disease, what the fuck? Alright, well, this city is as good as ours. Measly shitty bodyguard. And I'll take that city in part 10. Along with this one, which we're on the verge of besieging with trebuchets. So, oh wait, it's not even a city, it's farmland, so I could walk up and start firing fucking fireballs into that farmland and make them come. And yeah, that should be a good fight. If you're a fan of the videos and want to help me with my ambition to keep making more, you can do that on Patreon. Thanks to all patrons, with a special thanks going out to Matteo Olivetti, Nerdington, and the Roadie451. Cheers, chaps.